Hello and welcome, this is Melskiner, and we're back with some more of the Total Conversion mod of Stellaris, Star Trek New Horizons. I'm playing as United Federation of Planets, formerly United Earth. One thing that a commenter pointed out, and I think they're right, I was really torn on this decision, but rivaling the Trill was a bad decision. And it may cost me my relationship with the Denobulans. It really already is. There was a very short window where I could have had the Denobulans added into my coalition, but the Vulcans were voting no, so I could not. But then they allied themselves to the Trill, and now our relationship is not doing so hot. They are still in association status with us, but I don't know how long that's going to last. And we could remove the rivalry. Now, I'm honestly not sure, because they're rivaling us. It still may affect our relationship with the Denobulans either way. But ending the rivalry is probably a good idea. Unfortunately, I can't do that until this time frame passes. So we've got another 5 years we're going to have to wait. So that's something I'm going to look to do, but I think it may be too late for the Denobulans and possibly the Trill. So we'll have to see. In any case, let's move on here. It is a new recording session for me, so I'm just looking around, seeing what is going on our different planets. Might as well just take a look at the surface of all these different planets and see where we lie. So, is there anywhere in here that we don't have a building that we would like one? Here would make sense. Unless we want the energy credits, but I don't think we really need the energy credits right now. So, what science are we behind on? We're behind on engineering research. So probably makes more sense to put this guy over here and just looking around to see where other population points are going to pop out, like here and here. I don't know what the growth here is. Very slow there, very slow there. That's because they're both slow breeders. Maybe also because they're a secondary population. What is the bonuses here? Yeah, existing pops. Because there's only one pop here for the Andorians and the Tellarites, and they're both slow breeders, it's going to take a long time for these two to pop out. In any case, let's go ahead and build. We're going to do a basic engineering lab. Get that on the road. Okay. Let's move on to Mars, see what's going on over there. So we have a population point going to go there. This is kind of a tricky space because I'm not going to be able to collect both resources. We could do like a dilithium mine here once this population pops out, but at the moment that's not really something we're going to want to do. Here, I don't think there's a good idea to build anything because we're going to lose some of these resources if I do so. So I think we have everything at the moment, but I think with this population point, or maybe the one after it, I'm going to do like a dilithium mine or something in one of these empty spaces. Okay, well that covers Mars. Terra Nova. Okay, we have a new population point here, and that's probably fine with what we have there. But I think this population point I want to go there, and then we'll think about what we're going to build there. And then this is also popped out, and it's currently just clearing blockers, and we're waiting. You actually, I would prefer going there. Okay, so that's everything in our colonies. Let's continue. Now, I don't believe I have any ships just sitting around. It looks like everybody's doing something. One of which is building a station here. And where's my other construction ship going? The one's going there. The other one's going there. Because there was a planet here that we wanted, and a planet here that we wanted. Yes, exactly. Okay. And how are our fleets doing? Neither one of them. I can't upgrade this one, but there. Minerals are pretty good. As a matter of fact, I think I was saving up, if I remember correctly, for some more military ships, because we have quite a bit of naval capacity still. And if we look in our contacts, at the moment, I was noticing a lot of empires are superior. Now, what way are they superior? Naval capacity seems to be the main thing. These guys are just overwhelming, but that's because they're kind of the equivalent of a fallen empire. It seems like that is most of the time what is going on there. It's naval capacity, which at the moment, I don't really care about too much. Yeah, overwhelming Klingon naval capacity. But see, it's their fleet power is equivalent. So if we increase our fleet power, that's going to be the more telling thing here. What I could do is I could also take the different star bases and start giving them modules. So this one here probably makes sense to also have a defense energy weapon array. You know what, though? I'm going to go ahead and build a military ship. I think that's probably more important. So let's go to Starbase 1. Go into our shipyard. And we already have only one. Oh, okay. The Intrepids cost more than I thought they did. They keep going up because of the... Oh, we have an Empire increase. The base cost is only 700. Oh, all right. Well, in any case, I do want to get this. Okay, but definitely I want to get the Intrepid class cruiser when I get a chance. All right, we'll continue.
Research complete.
All right, so we got research completing. Got the optical computer. Let's do new research. This guy does have a bonus to particles, which we could do phase inverter, armor damage. Yeah, okay. Energy storage capacity. We have hit our energy storage, so this may make sense. We increase power plants. I mean, honestly, I think the energy production really not a high priority for me right now. Got the science console, which is going to go down the tractor beam subspace. What is this going to go down? Just going to go down the energy weapon path. So, chance to evade. To be totally honest with you, none of these are really striking me as being super important. This we could do just from the standpoint of getting energy weapons a little further along. But I think I'm going to go with this one just to do it. Because it's already progressed some. Okay, let's continue. Alright, it's Federation Council time. Okay, let's continue with the Confederacy of Surak, getting them in. This should be the last time we do this, I believe. Diplomatic outreach to neighboring worlds. This may be a way we can get rid of the Trill thing. I'm not positive exactly how it works, but this is the higher priority, so I'm going to focus on this. But this may be a way to get the rivalry to go away. I think, maybe. We'll see. But let's go with this. So they are at 78%. I'm just trying to like skim this to see if anything is new. More or less, they're saying that the... Yeah, I think this is the same message. So it's just 78%. So we do know that going with this would get us where we need. So I'm definitely going to go with that. We have the resources. It is going to delay that ship production I wanted to do, but I guess it's good that this came out when it did, because otherwise I wouldn't have the resources to do it. So let's hit that button. And that should be that. I'm going to assume it takes still the whole year. All right, so the colony ship is here. And where was I going to send that? Well, you're human. And I'm going to guess Vega is where we want to go. This is 80% towards humans. So, yeah, that sounds like it's right. Okay. That's 40% towards Stellaris. So, colonize planet. Where do we want to go? There's special resources here. And we can clear blockers here. So this is actually not a bad spot right in the middle here. Because we can get adjacency bonuses all around. Yeah, not bad. Vega Prime, probably fine with me as far as the name. So we'll go with that. Okay, let's get that on the road. Okay. There's going to be a little bit of time to get that.
An alien empire has established communications.
All right, we've got the Gorn hegemony here. So they are authoritarian, militaristic, and materialist. So unfortunately, I don't think we have much in common with them at all. Well, we'll go with the Xenophile this. We have much to learn from each other, Gorn. And then we'll say the same thing again. Alright, let's see where they are. Gorn. Okay, they're all the way over here on the other side of the Klingons. Alright. So we keep seeing more and more empires over here. We are fairly certain the Romulans are here, and the Cardassians are over here. But I wonder when we're going to get to the point where we actually contact these ones. I'm not going to go out of my way to do so, especially not the Romulans, because I'd prefer not to meet them. But it's eventual. And I'm assuming the Gorn don't like us. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Yeah, there they are. Oh, we could always talk to them and see what they'd be willing to do. So they don't like the Klingons, and they're rivals with the Klingons. So we could use that to our advantage if the Klingons ever become enemies of ours. They're not willing to do a whole lot of anything, I don't think. No, we could offer a trade deal with them. But they're not going to take it. Not too surprised with that. Alright, well, it was worth taking a look. I think it'd be kind of funny, though, if we ended up being friends with somebody that is traditionally an enemy of the Federation, and then somebody that is traditionally an ally of the Federation. The Trill are our enemy. Okay, one more tick here, and we should have the... Okay, research. Alright, so we have the Trade Center. Now, this allows me to build stuff at our different star bases, which allows me to pick, I believe, what benefit it's going to give me. So that's one of the reasons why I was curious to see what it does. But let's go under the new research at the moment. Okay, so we've got a number of edicts. Okay. Leader capacity could be good because we're almost to the cap there. Leader recruitment cost. So this could be good. What else we got? Army upkeep, minus 10%. Well, as much as that is great, we don't really focus as much on army type stuff. I think we start with some military stuff pretty much automatically on some planets, but not really going to be a focus, I think. So I think this one is the main one that I'd like to focus on. What does it go down? It goes down University and Science. Okay, well, that seems cool. We'll go with that. All right. And let's go to our... Actually, let's start with looking at... So I want a kind of safer place to look at. As a matter of fact, Starbase 1, probably a good one. Let's look at the modules here. So Trade Depot. Providing much needed wealth to the system. Okay. We already have that. What would it be under? Is it facilities? Maybe I misunderstood what that was. Is it something you build on the surface? One way to find out. Let's go into Earth. Here. Build. Ah, yeah, it is. Trading Center. It does produce minerals. Possibly. Maybe there's different versions of the Trading Center, because I thought it... Okay, well, we'll read it over anyway. This Trading Center is meant to be upgraded into one of 3 specialized structures. After making the initial choice, you still respecialize the building of at a nominal cost at any time. Okay. Well, it starts with a base production of minerals, quite a lot of minerals, so it does make a certain amount of sense to maybe even knock down one of our previous mines in Earth and then rebuild it as a trading center, because minerals are really important to us. So replace. We can queue a construction project to replace the building with another. Current building will remain operational until construction is complete. So that sounds really good. And then we'll go with the trading center. So that is going to delay us even more on the building of our ship, but I think this is pretty important. We're going to want a trading center on pretty much every planet that we have, in my opinion. But we'll see how it plays out on Earth first. So go with that. Okay, let's continue.
Construction complete.
Okay, and that was the Vega station, which finished building a weapons array. We could build another one. I honestly think, which one is it? Starbase 5 would be not a bad place for another weapons array because it is near the Trill. But I'm going to hold off on that because, again, I want to build that ship. So Starbase 3 is almost upgraded, and then we'll be to our max capacity here. Okay, Nausicaans and the Klingons are rivaling each other. Guess that's not going to really concern us, although the Nausicaans may not last long if the Klingons are enemies of theirs, because this is the Nausicaans right here, and this is the Klingons here, so not sure the Nausicaans are going to last long.
An alien empire has established
there they
communications.
Romulan Empire. All right, let's talk to them. All right, well, they're xenophobes, materialists, so again, we're not going to have much in common with the Romulans. That's not too much of a surprise. Let's actually read what they say. True and true, we are the Romulan Star Empire, Senate. While we do not object to occasional diplomacy and commerce, we prefer to mind our own affairs. If the United Federation of Planets honor this arrangement, we will remain amicable neighbors. Okay, well, we'll say we greet you in peace. Hey, we didn't get that pop up twice. That's nice. Change? Alright, let's see how much the Romulans hate our guts. Okay. I mean, there's definitely other empires that hate us more. Although, some of that has to do with the fact that we may be... In fact, I'm not really sure. Why would the Orion Free State hate us more? Maybe because of the closed borders, although... Not seeing that. Well, why do the Romulans hate us? Oh, we don't have the new contact penalty. Okay, so eventually, these two would be equal. Well, let's see what the Romulans... Ooh, they have more fleet power than we do, so definitely building ships is going to be a good idea at this point. We can't afford it, so that's good. Yeah, so we do have to worry about, I think, the Romulans at this point. They're fairly close to us. The Klingons, we've got stuff kind of in our way, although once we incorporate the Vulcans, then there'll be more of a worry to us. But the Klingons, it's... Oh, okay, so the Klingons are a threat as well. So we have to start doing something about that. Granted, the Klingons actually kind of like us a little bit, as opposed to the Romulans who do not. Well, let's see if we can do anything with the Romulans here. Okay, so obviously all this stuff is X's. Let's see if they'll be willing to do a trade deal. It is a way to get them to like us. No, all right. All right, well, let's see if we maybe we could do something with the Klingons. The Klingons seem to be liking us a little bit. So let's talk to them. Okay, trade deal again is going to be the best way to get... All right, no, all right, that's... Well, it was worth a look. Alright, well, in any case, I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. This is Melskinner, signing out.